Okay, hi folks. Here's today's drawing. This is Crisp Flavoria or Flavor Area or whatever, however you wanna sort of transcribe, whatever you wanna call it. I'm starting this one sketching it out in pencil because I just wanted to kind of really create somewhere with a bit of cohesion. I wanted to make sure I had all the main features that I wanted to include, and I just kind of wanted this vertical map that runs top to bottom, almost like the tail end of something, so it leaves a little bit of space for expansion above. Guess it's probably a little bit like Westeros now I look at it as I'm sort of talking about it, or like a poor man's Westeros anyway. Anyhow, we're going with this little style of the cliffs again. Probably seen it maybe in my last few videos. I kind of like it. It's kind of whimsical, kind of quirky. I don't think I'll stick with it. I think the next thing you see will have more kind of a traditional kind of vibe. But you know, this is fun for now. I've tried to vary the length a bit. Vary the height a bit of some of the cliffs. So yeah, Crisp Flavoria is named after Crisp Flavours, which is another map heavily inspired by Sensible Software's landmark football game Sensible Soccer from the mid-90s, which I'm showing my age a bit, but I absolutely loved. So we've got turkey and stuffing wood, roast chicken hills, cool original mines, pickled onion palace, the prawn cocktail pay, flaming hot hills. I'm not going to read them out. You can see them being written on the screen there. But barbecue beef reef was a particular favourite of mine. When I thought of that, barbecue beef reef, love it. If you're American, you might not get all these flavours. I don't know if you have tomato sauce as a flavour. You must have cheese and onion and ready salted and salt and vinegar and things like that. Quavers, I don't know if the Americans get quavers. Quavers are pretty cool. They're like sort of curled cheesy, I don't know, curls. How the hell would you even describe that? I bought a packet of pop chips recently, and again, I don't know if you get those in America, but I think their marketing says that they're meant to be slightly healthier, right? And it says on the packet something like popped, not fried. And I was reading it and I was like, I don't even know what that means. Popped. Is that good? Is it good for something to be popped? Is that what happens to popcorn? That you pop it? Are they doing it the same way? Just putting it in a sort of a saucepan and heating it up? Anyway, if you know what the hell popped means for pop chips, well, don't bother leaving a comment. Well, maybe do, I don't know. Leave a comment if you want. I just thought it was ridiculous. But yeah, popped. Anyway, we'll go through doing the pen. I've been nattering on while you can watch that. I've made the turkey and stuffing wood. I've drawn a load of mushrooms in because I sort of sketched out the mushrooms. Well, I thought about turkey and stuffing wood, but I wanted to do mushrooms, and I was like, well, this is the only forest that I've really drawn, and I wanted a kind of mushroom forest. So that's what I've drawn. So it doesn't fit with the name at all. But then the names aren't supposed to be the relevance of this video. The names are supposed to be just to show you how I get something onto a map, right? For me, it's just like have some names on the map and then focus on doing the drawing, as I've said before. So we'll try and use a slightly darker technique than the last few videos for the hills. Just get a bit sort of thicker load of ink on. You'll see I've started using micron pens again. They smudge a lot less, but they're also not quite as nice for the ink flow. I'm trying to find something that's kind of like a micron in the fact that the ink is waterproof, lasts really well through rubbing out, but something that flows a bit better. I often find my microns feel quite dry when I'm drawing, and if I draw on a line, on a sort of angle, I kind of don't get the flow that I want. So if you've got any suggestions, let me hear them. I might have a ink off, a drawer off between some pens. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, in this video I'm using an 04 and an 02. There's a couple of others scattered around. I don't think I used the others that I've even got there. I think one of them's red, obviously, for the red text. That's an 05. And I got that in a pack of like 12 different colours. I should have probably just tried to buy a red one on its own, because what a waste of money. Probably never going to use the other colours. I can't imagine I'll ever be doing anything on the map in green or purple or blue, but maybe I will. Anyway, I'll go with the thinner of the two pens, whatever pens you use, right? You can use one pen, it doesn't matter. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't wait for pens to stop you like starting drawing. Just get on with it. Just get on with it with what you've got, even if it's like the back of a fag packet and a biro from the kitchen cabinet, like kitchen drawer or something. A fag packet for you Americans is a cigarette packet. Yeah, I don't know if you'd know that or not, but I feel like that's something that I should maybe just clarify. Carrying on with the cliffs, the cream cheese and chive coast has a nice little sort of beachy area where it's flat below Spring Onionton. What do you think so far? What do you like of the features on this one? I think I like the cool original mines. Maybe they go mining for quavers. Oh, not quavers. Maybe they go for quavers. Maybe they go mining for Doritos down there. The roast chicken hills. Again, in America, do you get roast chicken flavour crisps? Or potato chips, I suppose. Wow, this actually is really going to lose all its translation to the American audience, isn't it? Because what's a crisp in America? Like, I know potato chips are what we call crisps, but like, if I said, can I have a crisp? What is it? What would that even mean in America? Is it even like a word? Well, I guess it's a word, right? Because things can be crispy, so that's a stupid comment. But you're like, what? Yeah, just tell me, right? Stick it in the comments, even if you've seen it all before. Someone's already written it, just write it again. So there we go, rubbed out most of the pencil, and we'll do some nice little sort of jaggedy lines around the sea to show kind of waves. And this paper, by the way, if you don't know what it is, it's called Caddy Papers, and it's I'm going to read you what it says. Hold on, if I just get it. It is Caddy handmade cotton rag, fairly traded, 100% recycled or recyclable, recycled, 100% cotton, watercolor paper, and this is the 320 GSM thing. Now here, 20 sheets of that is about 11 quid, so that's just over 50p a sheet, which, I don't know, I like them. They kind of got rough edges. They're like really thick in the watercolory sort of textureness, right? So you can definitely kind of lose your pen into like the depths, ridges and depths of the paper a little bit. So if you're going for like real precision, it's probably not the paper to use. But you know, if you want something that's kind of fun, kind of quirky, I think it's kind of cool. Anyway, you can see the real-time drawing of this on my Patreon. If you want to join that, it's a great way to support the channel. You get to like join a Discord where I'll post a few updates here and there, and then we'll have like a monthly sort of Q&A on Zoom. Next one of those will be in mid-December. So yeah, come along, join for a month, see what you think, and then you can just like cancel, doesn't matter, do whatever you want. When you join, there's about a couple of 100 posts on there, so you get to see a load of my old maps. You can kind of see how I started, how I got better, and then probably how I got worse. There's been a bit of a gap for a few years. I've recently started this month kind of posting a lot more again. But yeah, come along, say hello, join the ride. Or don't, doesn't matter, you don't have to. If you want to help at all, just hit like on the video. That'd be great. So we're going to redraw this sort of banner. I usually draw them too big and then write the text a bit too small. Sort of trim this one in to fit the size of the paper. I had a bit of an issue with this top section, like in the space that I had available, just trying to make it look quite right. I mean, I'm not very good at it, right? But if anyone's interested in like having a video on how to draw one of these, like the logic behind it, just let me know. Maybe I'll do a little 2-minute kind of thing. Anyway, right, for the coastline, this is great paper and pen combination for this this effect, right? Because of the ridges in watercolor paper, and if you have light pressure with your pen, it kind of makes broken lines, which is exactly what we want for this, to sort of signify waves. And my pen, my O2 pen that I'm using there, it's kind of moving. It's kind of running out of ink a little bit. See up there, it's getting pretty light. But that's all right, I think. The effect kind of works quite well. Remember, if you like the video, hit subscribe, hit like. You don't have to, but it all helps, doesn't it? And I'll see you next time. Cheers.